like, oh, it has worked for you, baby, I know it's gonna work for me. Okay, grandma over here cracked up too, so she need to take a couple spoonfuls of this. Hey you guys, it's the girl Couture and we're back with another video. Before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you're new here, thank you so much. You could be anywhere else, but you choose to be here with me, and I don't take it for granted. And if you're my regular OGs, hey, how you doing? What's up? I'm happy y'all are back. You guys, thank you so much for getting me to where I'm at. I'm almost at 2K. It's really important that for me and in general that you guys just make sure you like it. It shows YouTube that you guys are interested in my content. It shows me that you guys are interested, and no matter what, I'm going to keep pushing. I have faith that I'm really going to take my career further this year when it comes to being an influencer, being an advocate. I've been praying on it. I'm asking that you guys just pray with me as well, and you guys just, you know, share it, comment, you guys engage with me. So that's my page there. I'm happy to where I'm at so far for someone who hasn't been always consistent, and I found my way back. And yeah, so let's just get into it, you guys. This is episode 2 on my sickle cell talk. I'm in my blue chair, you guys, and the first episode was talking about Sickle Cell Be Like, and if you haven't watched that, please check it out. It's really dope. We just talk about, you know, sickle cell be like your eyes are yellow, sickle cell be like you ain't going nowhere. So whether you have sickle cell, you know someone with sickle cell, a loved one, you've heard of it, I think it's really cool. And every time I talk about sickle cell, just know that you can share this with someone who doesn't have sickle cell, because it just pertains to life in general, right? If you care about health, wellness, lifestyle, then this is the page for you. This is the channel for you. And if you like a bit of funny, then I'm the girl for you too. So I'm always asked a lot, how do I maintain my health? How do I maintain my lifestyle? So that's what we're going to be talking about. I'm going to be sharing some of the things that I take on a daily basis to keep me healthy and to keep me out of the hospital. Knock on wood. Everything's going to be linked below. I do have an Amazon storefront, so feel free to go on there and shop. If there's something on there, like I know for instance I had a it was a drop for, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm going blank, for, I'll come to it, my mind's magnesium. It was a drop for magnesium, and the particular drop was out of stock, and everyone on my TikTok was like, oh my god, where's this drop, where's this drop? We don't see it on your storefront. So if you don't see the same particular drop, like word for word that I'm showing you, just know that there's the second one that I've pinned in my Amazon is just going to be just as good. I'm not going to give you guys anything that I wouldn't take myself, that I haven't taken, that my mom hasn't taken, and vice versa. So let's get straight into it, you guys. How do I maintain my health? Well, where there's bad, there's good. Where there's good, there's bad. I'm not gonna hop on here and sell you guys any false dreams. I'm gonna stay authentic and true to who I am, and I hope that you respect it. I pray that this is a platform where we respect each other's thoughts. I wasn't always on top of my health, let's just be honest. Growing up with sickle cell, I found out, or my mom found out, we found out that I had sickle cell when I was about 3 months old, newborn screening. I didn't have my first episode until I was 4 years old, and I was living in New York. I lived in New York until I was about 13, and the weather had a big part to play with a lot of my episodes, crises, if you don't know. So a crisis is when you feel pain, my cells sickled, right? So a sickle is like a half crescent moon shape. It was a utensil that they used to cut like corn in the fields and things like that. So because of that sickled shape, that's the same shape as my cell. That's where we get that wording from, sickle cell. So just think of a half crescent moon if you don't want to think about the tool. So because of those cells, they get stuck, and then that's where we have our pain. And typically things like water help, being on an IV, getting rushed to the hospital, of course, if you can't do that at home, self-medicating if you're at home, and if it gets worse then you have to go to the hospital, and that's when you'll get, you know, stronger medications intravenously. So with that being said, you guys, that's just like a skim. I'm just kind of like going back and forth, so please follow me as I talk about sickle cell. I'm kind of throwing it out like I talk, as if, you know, I talk to us who know what sickle cell is, but I also have to be aware that there's people who don't know what sickle cell is. So it's kind of like I'm being bilingual here, right? I'm not talking, I'm going from Spanish. You know how people go from Spanish to English when they're bilingual? Yeah, I'm going from sickle cell to, you know, regular talk. Sickle cell to regular talk. So Hopefully that makes sense. Anyways, you guys, so growing up in New York, the weather had a big part to play with it, because weather has a big part to play with us having a crisis. I talk with my hands, I'm sorry. And in the colder months, I would realize I was going to the hospital. I lived in Mount Vernon, and my hospital, my doctors, my care was in Manhattan's Mount Sinai. If you're from New York, you know exactly what I'm talking about. A lot of us have gone to Mount Sinai, and that was about a 45-minute drive. So it'd be crucial for me. And I just give so much praise to my mom. It's very easy for me to come on here and talk about my experience and what it was like living with sickle cell, but I'll never negate the fact that I also, now that I'm older, have learned to appreciate, and even then I appreciated, but even more now that I'm a mom, even before I was a mom, what my mother went through, or what she must have went through, and what my younger brother went through, because my younger brother didn't have sickle cell, right? So I had to have empathy, knowing that, well, he was at home when I was being rushed to the hospital, right? And we both had this life is unfair type of mentality. Never said it verbally, but you can almost think it, right? I'm over here thinking, oh my gosh, I'm being dealt this card and I have to go in the hospital, but at the same time, my brother's at home and no one's caring for him. I'm not saying no one's caring for him, because, you know, we had family members and my dad and stuff like that. But, you know, my mom was with me, and that lack of love, like here I am getting sent flowers and teddy bears. And as a younger child, he's seeing that, and, you know, you kind of feel a certain way. But that's not to say, like, he never showed me any face. We never showed each other any ill face or anything. He loves me, I love him. That's my brother. We're twins. Not like little twins, but we call each other twins. And yeah, he has just looked out for me so much, and we'll get into further of my life and my family and the parts that they played in my life further on in these episodes. And if you haven't watched, I do have a video with my son and how he's felt about me having sickle cell, because in my family we're very open about our feelings, you know what I mean? And I want you guys to be open with your family, and if you can't, maybe you can be the person who opens up that door. So going back to the story about how the weather would affect me and my sickle cell, and I would have to get, you know, I had an acute chest at a young age, and I remember just being in the hospital a lot of times during Christmas, and I would have those pictures of me in the hospital during Christmas. And I remember like missing school for like a long period of time, or times in general. I remember there was one really, like, I think that's when I had my acute chest, but it was a really bad episode with sickle cell. And all of my friends at Westchester area school, I went to a private school in New York, they sent me a whole bunch of letters, and I still have it to this day. And I have it till this day because it just meant so much, you know what I mean? But I say that to say that I've had my own share of battles with sickle cell, right? I've had surgery when I had to get my gallbladder removed because I was feeling so sick and nauseous and I couldn't hold any food down when I went to college. And my mom would take care of me a lot, so anytime I was sick, she got me back on the right path, right? Coming from a Caribbean background, and if any of y'all are Caribbean out there, boop, boop, big up yourself. Jamaica, St. Vincent, Barbados, Trinidad, and the whole 9 yard. So, you know, coming from that background, we know how to eat yam and potato and dumpling, and we know how to make the soups to make us feel better. We know how to, you know, grate it down to ginger to make ginger tea when you're feeling nauseous. We know how to do all these little things to kind of get us back on track. We know how to drink tea in the morning when we're not feeling too good. Heating pad and Epsom salt bath and all types of things just to make me feel better. Whether it was when I was out of the hospital or even in the hospital, I'm getting these remedies. I'm getting food brought to me, you know, I'm getting the heating pad, because the little heating pad at the hospital with the water, that's not doing nothing, you know what I mean? And I heard my mom, you know, always advocating for me, and then growing up hearing it over and over again, then you learn to how to advocate for yourself. Even though I never had to verbally do it because my mom did it, I was equipped with everything that, just in case I ever had to, I knew how to put it into work, you know what I mean? So just storing all these things up mentally, and people, you know, everyone who has sickle cell can, you know, y'all probably nodding your head like, heck yeah, you can agree, you know what I mean? If you're a loved one who's taking care of someone with sickle cell, then you know that you've been that advocate who has to step up. You know what it's like to go in the ER and it's packed out, and you immediately feel disappointed because you're like, yeah, they're not gonna take this case seriously, and now I'm gonna have to put on my rough pants, you know what I mean? Because my little cousin, my nephew, my daughter is over here in pain, and they can't verbally express how they feel. All they can do is cry, right? We look normal. That's why I always say, I always express, I will never get tired of expressing that sickle cell is an invisible illness, because we physically look fine. We don't have a broken arm, we're not bleeding, nothing. So people automatically say, you're fine, sit down and wait. The wait is 9 hours, even though internally we're breaking, we're cracking, and we're almost near death's door. That's what it physically feels like. So growing up, going to college, I didn't take good care of myself. I was partying, I was working, I was studying. So you already know what it's like. If you've ever been to college, you already have that additional stress, and then you're not taking care of yourself and you have sickle cell. My body was going out of whack. I wasn't really telling anyone that I had sickle cell in detail, right? I would tell them I had sickle cell and they would be like, okay. Half of them didn't know, or they'd be like, oh, I heard of that, or I had a cousin who had that. But I never went into detail until I had a really bad episode in the pool, which I shared on Sickle Cell Be Like episode 1, so check that out. And then learning, you know, how to take care of myself as a mom, right? And I believe it's when I got back from college that I really started to take my health a little bit more seriously. I wouldn't even say I was all the way serious yet, but once I, you know, got married and we were gonna start our family and I knew I was gonna have a child, I was like, Katura, you gotta get on it, because everything that I'm taking is gonna pour down to this little person. I didn't know the sex yet, and I was like, you got to do better. So at that point, I was, you know, really on top of it. But I will say, you guys, I would say in the last 5 years, my son is 8 now, that's when I really started to on it, put it into practice, everything my mom has said. So when it comes to the hospital, I know how to advocate for myself. Ain't no doctor, ain't no nurse, y'all can't top me. Okay, this mouth is viral. Like, I'm saying all the right things. I know who to talk to. Let me talk to this person. Let me talk to that person. This is my protocol. This is my care plan. You know what I mean? And these are things that I'm going to teach you, and you stick along for the episode. What to say when you're in the ER. How to get ahead of the time. You know what I mean? How to beat the system, pretty much. We're going to talk about that. That'll probably be episode 3. How to beat the system. But taking care of myself, this is where I'm going to bring everything that I take, you guys. And like I said, it'll be linked down below. And learning your body, that's so important. Listening to your body, knowing your body is to the point I pass that down to my son. He takes a bath or a shower and he's like, mommy, I have this cut. Mom, what's this? And I'm like, okay, no, that's nothing, Papa, but good job, because he's noticing, right? He's aware, he's alert. So we really have to do a good job at knowing us, learning us. Okay, you know what? My chest feels a little funny. Okay, I can tell people, I'm like, this is not sickle cell pain. I know what sickle cell pain feels like. This is something where, you know what I mean? Quick on it. So for an everyday, right? I'm gonna break it down to like everyday, not feeling good, sick, about to be sick. There's so many categories, right? With your body, health-wise, sickle cell-wise, like it's just like an intricate map piece that has to go together. So on a day-to-day basis, you know, I'm feeling like low energy. This is what I take, you guys, for low energy. I'm not feeling all of that. I need energy. B12. I always relied on coffee, right? Like, I need coffee, I need energy, I need a Coke. All those things are really bad for you, and they give you a quick high, but then the low is super low, right? You feel jittery, it's just not a good feeling. I didn't want to feel like that. Everything that I'm introducing to you guys is because of my mom. She does the legwork. She stays up at night. My mom is not the type of person who, like, she's not gonna sit down and watch TV. She likes peace. She doesn't like to hear anything. She likes quiet, and she likes to be on her laptop, and she will research the heck out what works for this, what is good for arthritis, what is good for thyroid, what helps you sleep at night. She puts things into practice for herself. My mom doesn't eat meat. She's very big on juice. Like, she's just super healthy, and her health regimen had passed down to me. And she makes sure, Katura, you doing this, take care of yourself. Her biggest thing, my mom is Caribbean, you don't love yourself. If she'll ask me, did you drink water today? And I'll stutter, one, you don't love yourself. You can't love yourself. And that pushes me, even though it's so annoying. And I'm like, God damn, why is she so hard on me today? It pushes me to be better, because, Katura, you're not doing what you need to do. If the average person needs to drink 4 bottles a day, I'm really playing with myself by drinking 1. You know what I mean? So like I said, you guys, B12, hopefully my camera works with me. Like I said, everything is going to be linked down below on my Amazon storefront, so you can big it up yourself and do the research and everything. You can see the reviews. There's no lying here. Okay, so that's the B12, you guys. Okay, it is sublingual. Okay, so that means sublingual. Put it underneath your tongue, hold it for about 10 seconds, then drink your juice or water with it. You're good to go. And it is red. I'm just showing you guys what it looks like, because visually we see and buy things with our eyes, right? So there you go. You'll do that, and you'll put it under your tongue, and literally in about 30 minutes you'll start to feel like, okay, I got some energy, I'm good. So this is your coffee, this is your Coke right here. Coke the drink, okay? Liquid chlorophyll, you guys. Liquid chlorophyll is really good. It gives oxygen to the body. If you know anything about sickle cell, I'm here to teach you guys, because a lot of people who have sickle cell, where we know we have to do the research, but for those who don't know, sickle cell, our cells, we need oxygen. You need oxygen in general. So this does that, okay? It also it's a detox, and it cleanses out your body, boosts your immune system. God, get it out, Couture. Like, my head is running like 5 times the limit. Okay, so chlorophyll is green, you guys. For this one, you put it in your drink. I usually put it in my water. That's the best way to have it. I wouldn't put it with juice or anything. I put it with my water, and I just drink my water, and it's a beautiful situation. Or you put it in your water bottle, you have it at your job, your desk, whatever, and you just drink it down the hatchet. And yeah, I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything as far as like reading it to you guys. That's that. Oh, I didn't show it to you. Okay, chlorophyll. With half of these things, you do want to make sure that they're organic, guys. No GMO, nothing like that. Please don't, you have to read it really carefully, because I know a lot of times we'll see them at Target and Home Goods. They have like the health section, but half of it is really rubbish and sugar. So, you know, if you don't know what to get, you can ask myself. What I don't know, I'll ask my mom. What my mom doesn't know, we will do the research for you guys to give you the correct information. But everything that I have posted, my mom has done the research. I have done the research. She has taken these things. I take them. You know what I mean? And I'm here as living proof. Now, it's flu season, COVID. You feel like you're catching a little something. Your throat's starting to itch. What do I take? Oh my gosh, I don't want this to get any worse, right? Because with sickle cell, a cold can turn into me staying in the hospital for 4 days, right? 4 days, 7 days, depending on, you know, what the episode is, how bad it is. So my job for myself is to stay on top of it before it gets worse. That's the motto in my house, even with my son. My son's like, Mom, I'm starting to feel it. Come here, okay? So this is what we take, echinacea and golden seal. This is so important. This is so crucial. You can get it in tea. You can get it in like the little candies. I prefer it in the drop because sublingual, it just hits the body really quick. It's almost like an IV. It just gets the job done. The waiting time is super quick, okay? If you take it in pill form, you pretty much have to wait for the pill to dissolve. The body takes what it needs, and that's just a long, drawn-out process. So whether you do it sublingual or you do it with a tea is really good, because once again, it's just going straight into the body. Okay, so anyways, I see a lot of people where they just have the regular golden seal. Don't do that. You want to make sure it's golden seal with echinacea, okay? This is great for immune system. Once again, boost your immune system. Y'all count how many times I get it wrong today. We need like a little counting thing. You know how LL Cool J, we always count how many times he licks his lip? Yeah, that's me today with saying my words wrong. So it boosts your immune system, which is really important because that's what gets attacked during flu season, cold season, you know what I mean? So you want to boost it up. Make sure it's good, a safeguard. I'm trying to make sure I read anything else for you guys, just to make sure I'm not leaving anything out. But yeah, that's that, okay? Then this, you guys, is a drink called DUNE, okay? So this is a glow remedy. This is mango turmeric. If you know anything about turmeric is really great for inflammation. So this is what I take when my body starts to ache. I'm feeling kind of sluggish around the house. Sometimes I wake up and my knees start to ache, my body's aching, and I'm kind of just feeling out of whack, right? I'm a mom to an 8-year-old boy who likes to go out and play basketball, and I'm like, okay, I gotta stay active for him. I also have work to do. Come on, body, let's go. So this is DUNE. The link is going to be down below. I will leave my coupon code to give you guys an extra discount, because who doesn't love a good discount? I do. I'm a couponer over here. If I can save me 10, even if it's 10%, baby, give me the taxes off. That's the type of person I am, okay? So this is it right here. They do have different flavors. And like each flavor, you can read it down below. It helps for different things, but this is my favorite. This is for, like I said, people who have joint pain, inflammation, arthritis, anything like that. This is gonna help. Mango and turmeric. It also has CBD in it, so it's gonna make you feel nice and relaxed and chill, and that's what I like about it. On those days where, you know, your pain can make you feel stressed out, right? It can make you feel annoyed, and I hate that feeling where I'm like, oh, like, almost anything can aggravate me because I'm in pain. It has nothing to do with my situation. I'm having a great day, but because I'm in pain, little things irk my nerve. So this is gonna make you feel way better. Let me just make sure I'm reading everything to let you guys know, just in the background. See, so it says CBD blend, hemp extract, and mango. Bliss out, take it easy, chill in the vibration, sink into the feeling. Peaceful like a rose by the sunset. Ooh, that's cute. Say hello to stress releasing CBD, sweet mango, and a pinch of Himalayan sea salt, you guys. So like I said below, it just lets you know below that turmeric is good for inflammatory reasons. The mango supports your gut and a clearer skin, which we all love that. I have no makeup on today because I just want it to be true to everything. Like when I say I have nothing on, and we can get into skincare if you want to. And then hemp, that releases stress and tension, you guys. So every once in a while you'll see me, this is in my fridge stocked up. I have it in my house stocked up. Okay, I love it so much. This is it one more time so you guys can see it. Okay, DUNE, it's gonna be linked below. And then this is the back where I was reading. Okay, I'm not selling any dreams out here, and that's what it looks like. Okay, that's the turmeric, that's all the good stuff, baby. Okay, back again with aches. This is BioFreeze. You can find this at Walmart, Target, my Amazon, anything like that. I usually every morning just rub it on my knees because for some reason my knees are like the achiest part of my body. Sometimes my lower back, and with sickle cell you get pain all over your body, but there's like certain areas that, you know, your body's known to be achy. So mine is like my lower back and my knees, and I believe it has something to do with my age too. But gracefully we age. And then you have, when I was younger, I used to get a lot of crises in my arm and my legs. Like my leg would be swollen on my arm, and that's how I knew it was getting worse for me. But I don't experience that anymore. So like I said, it's a transition, you know what I mean, with age and everything, just learning your body, the course that sickle cell takes. And I know a lot of y'all are like, So it's a roll on, you guys. I love it, I swear by it. I'm getting kind of low. I be squeezing it. Like this morning I was like, Lord, please, because I had to get up and take care of my son, and I get up before him, and then I take my medicine and I do what I need to do, so that way by the time he's up, I'm like, hey, hi. But if he only sees me in the morning, like when that alarm rings, I'm like, Lord, why? Lord, I thank you for waking me up, but why? Like everything cracks. I'm like, gee, like I sound like an ice machine. I'm like, God dang, ice machine, popcorn, those sounds. Yeah, I'm like, help, Lord. Then you guys, what has seen me through some dark days. See, this is sea moss gel. This is mango, my favorite. They have so many different flavors. This is by CGI Green, you guys. The crazy thing, I'm going to tell you a testimony. I was using this, taking it, I had screenshot it for my health, right? This was, I was getting on top of my health, and I was screenshotting it, and I actually ordered stuff from them, and I was like, I would love to work with them one day. Like, you know, just I believe in my cause. And I think I had wrote them one time saying, you know, like I have sickle cell and this would be great for people in my community. Like I would love to get a discount code to help them, and like they never hit me up, and I was just like, whatever. You know what I mean? And life is just a full circle, and it's just so beautiful, and God is so good. And God, this is like a little testimony too. And then I'm starting to do my YouTube and my TikTok, and you know, more health awareness and telling people about almond milk and regular milk and everything that my mom's teaching me up here, telling people about. And CGI reaches out to me, and they're like, hey, we want to send you some stuff. I'm like, what? I already take your stuff. I love it. It works. Like I can definitely, like, I've given like reviews on this stuff already. Like if you go on CGI, you'll probably see a review from me already. Like I've reviewed these things so many times. So I'm like, of course. So I'm not out here just selling you guys anything. I'm not just out here giving coupon codes to be giving coupon codes. These are things that I believe in. These are things that I stand by. These are things that have worked for me. People in my family have ordered this. My aunt, my mom, you know what I mean? They're like, oh, it has worked for you, baby. I know it's gonna work for me, okay? Grandma over here cracked up too, so she need to take a couple spoonfuls of this. So you guys, I live by this. I have it stocked up in my fridge. I'm gonna tell you how it works real quick. So basically they have my favorite flavors that hopefully you'll like. I like mango and the strawberry banana. Mwah, amazing. There's so many different ways you can do this. You can do it as a smoothie. My time is gonna run down, so give me 1 second. Let me change everything and I'll tell you guys one second. Okay guys, so I just told you the flavors that I love the best, mango and strawberry banana, but you can check on the website. Link is gonna be down below as well. But basically you want to take 2 tablespoons a day. Okay, that's going to give you the daily vitamins and minerals that your body need, 92. Okay, you're not going to get 92 anywhere else. You need all the broccoli and carrots you want to. It's just not going to happen. sea moss, baby. See, let me show it to you guys first, okay? And I have so many different videos about this. I think I have a video already on my on YouTube. I have shorts on my YouTube. I have it on TikTok. I have it on my Instagram. I'm really into it. I have sold so many of this. It is crazy. Talk too much. The testimonials on it have been amazing. It's just a testimony, like how God will work through you to bless others. So yeah, you guys, like I said, it contains 92 minerals and vitamins that your body needs. Once again, this helps your immune system. I'm reading off everything, and I know it to be true for myself. It supports a healthy heart. It promotes good digestion, and that's one of the reasons that my mom used it. Not to out her business, but you know, a daily poop is good. Helps maintain a healthy weight. I'm a test. Y'all see me put on some weight, okay? Happy weight, healthy weight. We'll talk about that. Helps support a healthy immune system. Promotes a healthy thyroid. That was a big seller too. And if you're into workouts, this is great for that too. So it helps with post-recovery workouts. And my brother was using this when he lived with me. He was to the point where it's like I had to get him his own, because he was like, the strawberry and banana one was his favorite. And he was like, it tastes just like applesauce. I remember the first time I gave it to him, he's like, man, I don't know about that, no sea moss gel. I was like, bro, just try it. Like, you're working out, it's gonna be great for you. He had it. Oh, this tastes just like applesauce, man. I see it going down. I'm like, I know I'm not taking that much. Micah, you've been tasting like applesauce, man. You said it was good for workouts. I mean, that's my brother, you know what I mean? So I'm just telling you, it works all across the board, not just for someone with sickle cell. Health-wise, wellness-wise, lifestyle-wise, this is the product for you. This is the time to take your health seriously. Like, there's always a time, but you know what I mean? While watching this, I hope there's a little light bulb that comes on, like, you know what? It's time. It's time. Put down the chips. Balance, though. Balance. I'm not gonna say don't get rid of the Doritos, but you know, balance. So basically, you guys, oh, this is how you can use it. So you can use it as smoothies. You can put it in your tea, coffee, oatmeal, and enjoy it that way. You can use it as a mask. You put it on for 15 minutes, warm rinse. I said I was gonna try that, so I'm really gonna do it because I'm into skincare. So I'm like, you know what? Internally, it's doing good things, right? What you put in, you get out, and it's giving flawless and glowing. So if I put it on my face, let me see. And then you can use it as a thickener when cooking soups and sauces. I've only used it 2 ways. I take it regular, just 2 teaspoons, or I have put it in my smoothie, and it's been amazing. I remember I made a strawberry and banana smoothie, and then I added the strawberry and banana one. This was nice though. The mango was nice because I'm not really a big mango lover. Like, I like to eat mango, but I don't like drinking mango. It's so weird. So when I saw this, I was like, y'all. Okay, and I just got this, so you see I've done a good work. Like, I just got this about a week ago, so I'm doing pretty good, you guys. I'm doing good. And then if you're not new here, you already know about my nutmeg spray. If you're new here, nutmeg spray, it works really well for me, you guys. I just spray it on my aching pain. It's literally like a walking heating pad, okay? So anytime I'm in pain, your stomach hurt, spray, you're good to go, okay? It works immediately. When my son tummy hurts, he already knows. He's like, mommy, can I have the spray? It's amazing. So even on here, it says that it's great for inflammation of joints. It works for backache, cramps. I take this a lot during my menstrual. I'll be like, Lord help Jesus, because my menstruals be a killer. It's good for arthritis pains. So I'm always having this in my purse because you see it can fit in your purse. I take this when I travel. Like, I don't leave without this. I am stocked up when it comes to this because they usually have a good sale where they'll sell like 6 or so for about $60 or $50. And yeah, I stock up. On the norm, you guys, I'm gonna end it with, you know, the other way I take care of myself is just don't stress out. I try not to stress out because stress is the #1 killer in life in general. You know what I mean? What you can't fix, you pray about it. I've just learned, especially this year, to pray, because I wouldn't even say I was a worrywart. I'm such an overthinker. I overthink my life, and I be thinking of things that don't even happen yet. I'm like, girl, this has not even played out. Why are you doing this to yourself? So I've learned just to pray about it. God, I can't do it, so you have to do it. You know what I mean? Putting my entire faith. And sometimes, I'm not gonna lie to you, my faith be getting dimmed because the devil be working. And he be trying, where he see that you be building your faith, and he's like, oh, we just gonna stop on the faith. You know, I'm getting real into it because I'm like, right now he is trying me. And after this, I'm about to go pray, because I'm like, you know what, you doing your job, so I'm gonna go do mine. I'm gonna go do mine. Even when I don't feel like it, I'm gonna go do mine. Okay? Okay? I be having my blankets everywhere. Comfort is a key, you guys. Whatever you love, indulge in it. That doesn't mean you have to go out there and go get you a Birkin. Stay in your price range, but do what you can do to make yourself comfortable. Light a candle. When you feel good, pour into yourself. There's just some days where I don't feel good, I'm not gonna lie, and I may want to light a candle, I may want to have vibes where I just don't feel like it right now. I just feel like laying down and watching TV, or having my TV watch me, and that to me is a vibe. You know what I mean? So do what you can when you can do it. When I feel amazing, I'm putting my all into my son. I do all the time, but I go extra hard, you know what I mean? On days where I feel like, no, mommy can't play basketball, today I'm playing basketball, you know what I mean? And don't get hard on yourself, because I used to be so hard on myself, and I used to be like, oh my god, I feel like such a bad mom, and everyone around me are like, you're doing a great job, you're doing amazing, are you kidding me, da, 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 da. And I was like, Couture, you gotta pour into yourself. You're doing a damn good, I'm an amazing mom. I love being a mother. I was put on this earth, I believe, to be a mom. You know, besides the other things, a stylish, fashionista, comedian. But, you know, just give yourself love, give yourself credit, pour into yourself. Because when you pour into yourself, you can pour into others. And my faith, you guys. I should have mentioned that first. I'm so sorry. My faith, Lord Jesus. Praying over my body. My family members praying over me. You know what I mean? Me believing. Me saying to God, I am healed. I am healed. I mean, I feel like it. I don't look like it. But thank you. Thanking him. Yes, God, my body's aching, but I thank you that I have arms. I thank you that I have legs. You know what I mean? The same legs that are killing me. I'm thanking him. I'm thanking him, because my mom, she used to always say this saying that, and hopefully I'm saying it right, but she was like, I cried because I had like dirty shoes until I saw a man who had no legs. You know what I mean? So we complaining that, oh my god, I hate my shoes, man, I need new shoes. And there's a guy who has no legs, and he would love those dirty shoes that you're wearing. So just be grateful in your season where you're at. I know sometimes, I know it seems hard. It seems like nobody gets you. It seems like there's no relief for the pain. It seems like there's not enough medication in the world. But God is able. God is good. He will get you through it, okay? If he brought you to it, he will bring you through it. I'm a testimony, y'all. I'm living proof, you guys. I have been through it all. I have been near my deathbed, okay? Knocked out on it. My parents have found me on the floor in my bathroom, collapsed, pneumonia in my lung, this close. I had to be airlifted to the hospital. One hospital that was really close to me, jam-packed, full. My mom had to call all around. I am a living proof. I could cry right now when I think about what God has done. So I'm here to tell y'all, don't give up, because it's hard. Life is hard, and I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't understand, but I am proof that it gets better. I am proof, you guys. I have traveled. A lot of people see me who have sickle cell. They're like, how did you get in that water? You're in Dunn's River in Jamaica. That water's freezing. And I'm not in the hospital. I'm enjoying my life. I'm in Cancun. You know what I mean? I've traveled. My son has traveled. He has a passport stamp where I was thinking, as a single mom, how am I going to make it? There was one point I sold everything in my home because I didn't think I could make it. And I'm here in my house with my son and I. God has done it all. So when you think that you don't have it, count what you do have. That's what I think. I be wanting it all. I'm like, Lord, I want to be a YouTuber. I want to be an influencer. I don't see it. I'm posting these videos. I'm pouring out my heart. I don't see the views. But guess what? I touched one person. Someone wrote me the other day and was like, you pushed me to do this. I think I did a video about prayer. It was on TikTok, you guys. And I was just encouraging people to pray. And some lady wrote me. I had 373 views, and I felt so low. I'm like, oh my god, I'm over here sharing my whole life with people, and you know, being vulnerable, and my following on TikTok is 22K, and I'm like, I should have well over those views. It doesn't make sense. And God is such a good God, where when I felt kind of low, here goes that message, that comment, and she's like, this was the message I needed to hear. You know what I mean? So sometimes it's that one person. It wasn't meant for everyone else. And that's what I'm learning. Sometimes it's not meant for everyone. Sometimes it's just for that one person. So I'm saying that to you. Use your gifts. We all have gifts. Just put it into practice. Where you feel low, talk to yourself. I talk to myself on the daily. I'm like, Kashira, come on. you can do it. I find myself getting tired at 6 o'clock because I'm up from early in the morning. So by like 4 o'clock, my battery is running dry, and I still got, I'm like, come on, you got to do this. Let's go. Let's go. So I love you guys. I feel like I rambled so much, but I really had so much to talk to you guys about. I didn't want to just come on here and just tell you guys a list of things to take. I wanted to tell you what to take, how to take them, how it made me feel. Because when people come on YouTube, they're doing research work, right? So I can tell you, yeah guys, take the chlorophyll here, take the B12, and take this. And then you're left with, okay, but what do they do? How do they make me feel? How do I apply this? So hopefully you guys walked away with so much. We had a little like session, a little therapy session. I done cried or whatever. But I love you guys so much, and I can't wait to see you guys on episode 3. This was episode 2 of Sickle Cell Be Like. Get yourself together, get healthy, take care of yourself. I love you guys so much. Make sure you follow me on all social media platforms, Instagram, TikTok. I feel old when I say TikTok, but whatever. I love it over there. Okay, I love you guys. Bye.